we go. So we've already started gabbing, but I'll say hello to everyone else that might be watching this again, and welcome to the Great Stampin' Believers team meeting. Jumping right into things. What do I have? The mailing selector. So if you want to send just one catalog or two catalogs, just a couple catalogs to some friends, some neighbors, somebody that might purchase from you, and you don't want to get a pack of 8 catalogs, you can do that through the mailing selector. Okay. And I don't know, Lorna, are you, have you joined the Stampin' Up! Canada demonstrators Facebook page? Do you know?
I don't think so.
Don't think so? Okay. I will send you the link for that. On Mondays, Allison Sullivan, who is a Canadian demonstrator, posts business info. And it's all geared towards Canadians. And this past Monday, she did a posting on the mailing selector. And I think it was, I'll be honest, I didn't watch it. But I did read a note about it, that she was posting it, and, you know, the what to, the how to, the where to, all that sort of stuff. So that might be worth checking out. But it's just, it's another Facebook page that you can be a part of and see different cards that get posted and inspiration and whatever. And if you join and you don't, you know, it's not so much your thing, scroll past it or unjoin or whatever you do.
Right.
You know? But give it a try. But anyway, mailing selector ends next Monday. So the end of the month is the last day that you can do that. But when pre-order starts on August 2nd, we will be able to order packages of catalogs. And you can order single ones, but then they'll just come to you, and then you would still have to ship them if you need to ship them to friends, or you could give them to friends if that's what you're doing. So different ways of doing things. I've done it both ways. Sometimes I just do the mailing selector. The last couple times I've started to order the catalogs and mail them out myself. You know, when you do it through Stampin' Up, you just order them, it's done. But when you mail them out yourself, you can add you know, I put a bookmark into some of mine this year, and you know, a wish, or here's what's going on, or so. Pros and cons to both, but they're both available. The new catalog is available online right now. I haven't even looked at it. Guess what we're all going to do after this, eh?
Yeah, exactly.
And so here, I could just share my screen, maybe. Oh, good grief. I have too many tabs open again. Is Stampin' Up! Google Chrome? I don't know that that's the one that I'm after, but let me see what this. Oh, it is, because this is all the info about when the pre-order starts. So pre-order starts August 2nd. But if you go to Happening Now and catalogs, September to December 2023 mini catalog. So we will just click on that. And then, because we have the unstable internet, we will wait while it spins. There we go. Woohoo! Here is all the info about when it starts and all the rest of it. There's the cover. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. And then you can download a digital copy right here. So just be careful. You want to make sure you choose English Canada CA, so EN-CA, because if you download the US version, you'll be all excited about the great deals. And then when you
great deals, I've done that.
Don't feel special. I think we have all done that. So yes, you just need to make sure you're downloading the Canadian version. So anyway, but yes, we can go take a look at it, and then next week we can start to order from it. During the pre-order, you are generally limited to one of the non-consumable items. So one stamp or one die or one bundle. If you desperately want a bunch of things, you can usually order the stamp. and the dyes as two separate things. You wouldn't get the 10% discount, but if you desperately needed them both, and you can also order the bundle. So you can get some extras of things if you happen to need it that desperately, that quickly, but chances are you can wait. So one of non-consumables and usually two of consumables. So, if there's some designer series paper that you love and you want to start using right away, you can probably get two packages of it. But you don't even have to pre-order if you don't want. You can wait until everything goes live in September. But it's not like Celebration where there's advantages to waiting or anything. So if you see something you like and you want to order it, I'd say go for it and enjoy.
So you're saying that if you pre-order it, it's not gonna come in till August? If you pre-order? Is that
Well,
what you're saying?
pre-order doesn't start until August. So it's same order time. So on August 2nd, you can start to order from the new catalog, and it'll take, give or take, 2 weeks for your order to come. So same time frames.
Okay.
But
Okay.
you can look at it this week, but you can't order from it this week.
Okay.
So that's kind of all the new catalog stuff. There wasn't a whole lot of other stuff in the weekly updates this week. Just a reminder, if you are interested at all, and I might have to go back and look this up because, whoops, I'm not sharing this. I could. I don't think this is what I want, so hang on. Come back here, share this screen, share that again. But I want to go over to Facebook. There is a program on the demonstrator planning place. That is geared to new demonstrators. So demonstrators, people that have joined within the last year is truly what it is geared to, but anybody can watch it. It's out there on the public page. This is the demonstrator planning place Facebook page, and it is available to all demonstrators. So if you're not a part of it, when you ask to join, it'll ask you some questions. The Canadian one does as well. It'll ask you, I think it asks you your demonstrator ID and a couple questions. So just so they can confirm that you are in fact a demonstrator. So, and then they'll give you access. But this one has tons and tons of cards and inspiration. So if you're ever looking for ideas, this is a great place to go. But somewhere in here, actually, maybe I should go to the top. It might be easier to find. Didn't we just tell everybody this in the retreat? If you go to events across the country, you go to media. So in the media and in the videos, we should have, yes, okay. So these aren't labeled, but I happen to know this one with the lady in the blue is one of the, and I won't get the name of it now, I don't think. Can I get to the post? Let me see if this comes up with the post information. Yes. Okay. So the program is called Creating Connections. And there's a whole series of videos that they've done. And some of them are done live and interactive and stuff so that new demonstrators can ask questions and they can get to meet other new demonstrators, and they have all sorts of sessions. And I'm not sure, I've lost in here. If I search, what did I say? Creating Connections, right?
Yeah, Creating Connections.
Okay. I don't want products. I want the info, content. Okay, step up here, invited. Okay, so these are all these are various sessions and stuff and things that they have on here. But let's just see. councils, demonstrator panel webinar. Okay, it might be in some of those building relationships. Yeah, it's probably in any of these. But I think stepping up my inviting, I wish it would tell me where this is. I think this might be in Stampin University. So under menu, Stampin University. Oh, Connect and Learn. I think that's what it's called officially, maybe. Let's just go in here and see. Oh, no, sorry, this is not what. I should look for where this is, shouldn't I? Advanced deliver path to quarterly sales minimum. So this path to quarterly sales minimum is some ways to help you try and meet your minimum quarterly amount. Some good stuff in there. Path to bronze elite. That's so when you first start, you're bronze. The next level is bronze elite, and if you make bronze elite, you get 25% discount instead of 20%. So you need 1,800 CSV in sales. So you have to work towards it a little bit, but it certainly can be obtained. So I'm a new demonstrator. First year toolkit, getting started, starting selling, advancing to bronze elite. Tons of information in here, but you just go to menu and Stampin University, you can find stuff. So if you're ever looking to cruise around and see a thing or two, that's a good place to go. So, okay, team stuff. So, top sales in June, third highest was Elizabeth. Second highest was Kathleen, and top sales was Denise. So Denise gets her name in the draw. I don't know whether you were around, Lorna. If you weren't, I had sent out an email relatively recently, just to start beginning of July, to do some team recognition and team stuff. So if you come to the team craft night, you get your name in here. So your name is in here for that.
Wahoo!
If you, and I won't get all these right because there's a pretty big list, but if you have $600 in CSV, your name goes in here. And $600 in CSV is important because that's where you start to get additional commission. So instead of just the regular 25%, Stampin' Up! Then puts another 4% on, and it can grow from there. But 600 is where that starts.
From beginning or just in a certain time period?
Yeah, it's all just within a month.
In a month.
Yeah.
Wow.
Something that is not in a month is 900 CSV. So when you get to 900 CSV, I recognize you with a gift from me, and that month you get another ticket in the draw. And 900 is important because it's the halfway mark to bronze elite, which of course is where you get the higher commission and stuff. If you happen to do the 900 in 3 months, Stampin' Up! Will give you, I think it's 50 CSV of product. So it's $63, $65 worth of free product. And then if you do another 900 in the next 3 months, so you got 1,800 in 6 months, they'll give you another 100 CSV. So you can get a lot of free product, but you have to work for that. You have to kind of, go after that, but it can be done. I don't want to discourage anybody, but if you're kind of just joining as a hobby to get a discount and stuff, you're probably not going to do 900 in the first 3 months, unless you really do a lot of stuff. But that's out there. But I recognize 900 whenever you get there. So whether it takes you 3 months or 6 months or 9 months or whatever, I recognize that on the team. If you promote any level. So when you get to bronze elite, anytime you promote a level, I send you a gift and you get another ticket in here. Top sales goes in here. Your stamp anniversary, you get an extra ticket. So there's a number of ways you can get extra tickets in here. And then the number of draws that I do will be based on a couple of things. It's based partly on participation. So the more people that participate in, posting pics on our page and coming to crafting night and team meetings and all that sort of stuff, the more prizes I would give. And on team sales. So I take somewhere between 10 and 15% of my team commission because I earn commission off of your sales. So I take 10 to 15% of my team commission and I roll that back into stuff for my team. So
Right.
if everybody on the team has great sales this month, next month there'll be more prizes that I hand out. So
Right.
So yeah, so it's kind of based, it's completely my discretion, but that's kind of what it's based on. So anyway, so tonight we do have, and I brought them, they're up here somewhere. I have a nice package of gems that I picked out, and I don't know where they are. Somewhere, and I will be sending them to one of these people. So have to say you have the best odds because you have 2 tickets in here and the only others in here are just singles, but I don't want to jinx it. Oh, look who's
There's Elizabeth.
sneaking in right under the wire. Now I'm going to have to put another ticket in here. I'm diluting the gene pool for you, Lorna. I'm sorry. And all my paper blew onto the floor here. Hello, Elizabeth. We were just about to
She's
do
still muted.
Elizabeth. Okay. So now we have another name here. Maybe hold it a moment. It's not unmuting.
I thought my computer had, but it was really hot. So I was able to unplug it and let it cool down.
Oh my
But
goodness.
it's just sweating bullets.
Can you hear us, Elizabeth? Oh, maybe she can't hear us. Now she's frozen. Lorna, can you move? Oh, now you're
muted.
Yeah. My picture's frozen. Am I frozen?
There you go.
Yeah. Connie, you keep breaking up and now you're.
I'm frozen, aren't I? Can you guys hear me?
No, oh, you're muted.
She's back, but
You're
she's muted.
though.
There we go. Sorry.
Yay.
I had told Lorna earlier, I think there's storms coming in the area because I got the message saying that my internet connection was unstable, but all of a sudden you guys were just frozen. And then I heard Lorna say, oh, there you go. So it's like, Elizabeth is okay, but I'm not. So if I lose you, I will try to come back as long as I can. Anyway, we were just about to do the draw.
You're frozen again.
Did you get this, Elizabeth?
Well, not today, but we did last Thursday. It was pretty nasty.
Yeah.
With threats of
yeah, we had that
tornado.
like half an hour ago, an hour ago. Okay, Connie, you're back with us.
Okay, I'm back. So
Hey.
look, here we go. So I'm frozen again. You're both looking at it. Hopefully you can see.
Oh no.
Lorna, I won. Wahoo!
I didn't think so.
What
I
did you
think I've-
win,
I've
Lorna?
won
That's
some
great. What did you
gems.
win?
Some gems. That,
Oh, so for what though?
oh,
Well, that's the draw if you attend the meeting or if you,
yeah. So we put your name in right at the last minute, Elizabeth. But have you seen the email that I sent in fairly early July? It outlined all the ways you can get your name into the draw.
And I sent a card to my friend who's just gone into a long-term care home. So I sent
That's nice.
that off.
It doesn't count for anything for
Mail,
I'll
wrote
email
a note to her. So I don't know how many cards will send, but I did that while I was camping.
okay. The send a card thing was last month. But anyway,
This is a struggle for you.
yeah. I'll send you the email again. Am I back? Can you finish? There's one more
Is
thing.
is it
yeah,
the
we
same?
can
Is
hear
it
you, but you're frozen. Oh, no.
is it different every month?
No, the card thing was just something we did almost on a whim at one of our team meetings. But there's a standard list for every month.
Okay.
So I'll send you that email again. But I just want, so I'm in Facebook and here, can you see this? I am sharing this, aren't I? Can you see my screen? Oh, my screen that's not changing. There it goes. Maybe.
Yes, you're sharing.
Okay, good. Really slow, sorry. Okay, so this is our team Facebook page, Great Stamping Believers. Okay, if you go into files, the very last tab on my computer, okay? Elizabeth, on your iPad, it's probably going to look different and it might not even be called files. I don't know what it will be called. Might be called media, might be called guides is another.
Yeah, it's called after media is the word files, and it's blue and it's underlined with a little finger pointing.
Right. But on your iPad, it might be called something different. Okay.
Oh.
I don't know. It might not. It might be called files there too.
Oh.
But anyway, these are all tutorials that I have done that I've uploaded. So you can use these however you wish. One of the ones that is, so there's the retreat, Lorna, that we just did. Of course, you got a whole lot more than just this, but there's June card class, July card class, in color stuff. And then these, I'm not sure what's in them. They've been up there for a while.
I did have a question that I had a quick question for you, Connie.
Yeah.
The card class that I really wanted to see was the Christmas in July, but
right.
Then you said that you used the country in paper. So I got confused because it wasn't Christmas paper. So
no. So the country in paper, that was the card club. We used the Christmas paper from the online exclusives, the one horse open sleigh paper. And here's the tutorial right here, July card class, Christmas in July.
I'll never get it straight. Class and club. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I got confused then.
That's okay. But anyway, so that's why I wanted to show everybody this, because I'm trying to remember to put tutorials that I write. If I don't write the tutorial, you guys don't get it. But if I've written a tutorial, then I will load it in here and share it with you. And you can use those for whatever you want. For your, I know Elizabeth, you do classes. So it can be for classes or just for personal use or for, stamping with a friend or whatever you want. But they're just there if you wish to use them. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank you.
together, Elizabeth, if you want to bring your iPad. If you haven't been able to find them, we'll look at what it's called. As I say, on an iPad, it might not be called files. It might be a guide.
Okay.
It might be something else that sounds like a file. Just push all the buttons across the top. It's got to be in one of them.
Right on. Yeah. Okay, I can try that.
Yes. Okay. I think that's all I have for tonight. I didn't prepare any stamping. I'm sorry. I didn't get my button gear on that. And oh, that's another way you can get a ticket in the draw though. If you prepare something and tell us what we need to do to get ready for team crafting at these meetings. But
I have one.
you have something to
This-
share?
I saw this and it disappeared. So I had to remember it by sight
Ah,
and then figure out all the things. So this
Oh.
is just scrap paper I had to try out the sizes.
right. I like it.
And then
What a great way to use up little bits of designer series paper.
uh,
Oh.
yeah. So this is like 1.25 inches. Yeah, these are 1.25 inches square. And this is 1.25 inches by, so the paper that she used, it looked much better than this does, because I was just throwing this together. But yeah, so I was really pleased with that.
So the bigger piece, Lorna, you said was 1.25 by what?
The square is 2.5 by 2.5. And this one is 2.5 by 1.25 inches.
Oh, 2.5.
That one looks longer, Lorna. The
Yeah.
top one looks longer
Yeah,
No,
than,
this
than
is
the
an
brown.
On your paper. The background.
inch and a
Elizabeth.
quarter square.
Oh, she's talking about the background, not
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the sentiment
And
piece.
then-
Sorry.
Then the purple is like 1/4 inch smaller,
Yeah.
and then the white is,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that she had like, some of the papers almost like a kind of thing, so her paper looked like when she cut it up, it looked nicer,
Yeah,
because it was,
that's okay. That it gives you
Yeah.
an idea, and that's a great layout. I love it for using up little bits.
yeah.
Yeah, nice.
That is nice. Yeah.
I was thinking what it would look look like for mystery nights. Cut all these pieces of paper and then
Well, you would have an unfair advantage, and now Elizabeth would have an unfair advantage. But if you need to prep all these little squares, you're gonna know.
yeah. Because it doesn't require like a stamp or anything, right? Just
Yeah.
whatever paper you want to use.
Yeah.
I
Nice.
think.
Oh, thank you. I like it. I like it. Okay. So I didn't bring, but I did do more vellum today on Craft Spot, Lorna.
Did you?
Yeah. This is the
Funny
A couple of
question.
years ago, I got rid of all my vellum because,
because you didn't know what to do with it. And now I just
yeah, and the glue showed up through the picture, and
yeah. So I did that on Craft Spot today. But
I
that's
have a quick question, Connie, if you hear me.
yeah, I do. Blends on vellum for that. What's up, Elizabeth? Now she can't hear me.
I wanted to know, I was thinking of a plan for a card later on this fall and wanted to know if could be used with one of our punches. Is it the texture of the vellum okay with a punch?
Oh yeah. If it squishes and doesn't punch nicely, And if you're doing a lot, you can end up with a whole lot of supplies. But put the vellum on it, like just hold it on a piece of cardstock, and that'll give it enough substance to punch. But it will,
Okay, so then you just end up with some extra clouds and cardstock.
yes. But like this,
That's okay.
this was a punch, right? The double oval, and that back piece is vellum, and it was fine. So it maybe depends how, like on a big
Okay, I'll
one,
give it a try.
might pull your vellum in a little bit, but our vellum is fairly substantial. So, but yeah, if it's giving you grief, put it on, just hold a piece of cardstock with it and put the two pieces into the punch. So, yeah.
Okay, good.
Alrighty,
So if I design a card and I show you girls, does that count?
you need to post it on the Facebook page. Right? Or, oh, if you want to design a card, I'll send you the email and then you can read it. And then if you have questions, let me know. It'll be easier that way. And then you'll have it in front of you so you can remember too. So I don't,
Lost you.
yeah, I was going to say, you guys look frozen again.
I
So,
lost all that, Connie, sorry.
sorry. Okay. I'm going to send you the email with the stuff. And I'm going to end the meeting now because this is getting worse. I think it started to rain here. So it's, I know I'm coming and going. Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's getting
Yeah.
annoying.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good to see you, Lorna.
Good to see you, Elizabeth.
I'll talk again soon.
Bye.